Hello everyone, and we are back with some It Stares Back, episode 4 with the series here. We are on the Rite of Wands. Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and continue. I will say that I've played a little bit of this map already off camera, because I've had a pretty bad run with it. You do not want to go to the center part here. I'm just telling you right now, it's bad. I'm not gonna spoil the surprise, I'll just tell you it's bad. I know that from a very terrible experience. So we've got to go around, and the goal is we've got to build up our army as much as possible. There's a couple of ways we could do that, and we've got to build our base up. So go around and explore, and we can find some hidden troops. They are hidden around the map here, but we've also got to do things like collect a few more resources and collect some stone as well, and make sure we set our bases up in areas where we can collect these resources. Down here, there's going to be some units we got to fight, but we should be able to clean them up pretty well. We'll leave our guy here because he can start opening up all that. And I think we'll get our next stone outpost put out here, because you'd be surprised. I actually found out, playing this off camera a little bit, I found out that stone is like super important. You'll burn through it fairly quickly if you're not careful. Alright, can we get some more units down here?
Doth mine eyes deceive me?
Pray tell, Inductor, what strange formations are these?
A tremendous and rare find. These crystals are formed from the abyss itself. Noble guide, with this crystalline void, we might conjure sorcerers, powerful spellcasters that will enchant their nearby brethren. Beware, crystalline void formeth on the brink of nothingness. Should any living thing set foot into the void, it shall be erased as though it never existed. A foul remnant of celestial magic.
So basically we're going to get a special sorceress unit from this, which will double our unit's strength, but it's talking about falling into the void. Oh, there you go. Got ahead of myself.
Double a unit's strength. Given time and precious artifacts, we may yet acquire new sorcerers and a multitude of new spells from which to choose.
I find the drawing of power from the malevolent void a worrisome prospect. But what choice have we?
What choice indeed, hot singer.
Yeah, so you can see our units turn purple. That means their strength's been doubled, so it's a pretty important find. And definitely going to be beneficial on this map, but we need to keep moving forward. Now, one thing I do want to bring up was these pages here, which a few people had mentioned in the comments, and I ended up coming and checking these out, and there's a lot of really good stuff here, so I'd highly recommend going through and reading some of this. So that way you can see all the cool stuff that's here. It kind of helps explain the story a little bit more. We'll actually go ahead and read them as we find them. I wish that I had known in the beginning. I would have started reading them. I didn't even know about this page until I think the second episode, and then I just didn't think about it. But like for the Lost Foot Soldiers, it says, tattered spirits woven into simple metal frames, long bereft of a will of their own, these revenant threads await a guiding hand. The lost make ideal candidates for sacrifice, be it for rite or ritual, whereas fodder to swarm the overwhelm foes. Lost foot soldiers are vulnerable to all types of dangerous terrain. Spirit imbued with the strength of iron iridium, that wield great swords of crackling energy. Their might is rivaled only by their fervor and furious devotion to the noble guide. Lost knights possess the strength of 2 standard foot soldiers, but remain vulnerable to all types of dangerous terrain. Then we've got the siege engine. A philosopher of old once puzzled, what if a cannon had a soul? The avaricious empire considered this musing a literal challenge. These living machines, fueled by coal iridium, are not conjured to the same standards of the avaricious, but operate similarly. Unable to capture structures directly, siege engines punish their targets from afar, leaving structures susceptible to assault by other units. Lost siege engines are vulnerable to all types of dangerous terrain. And then we've got the sorcerer. Spirits that gaze into the hypnotic depths of void crystals are imbued with eldritch power from beyond the veil. Sorcerers project a ghostly aura that doubles the strength of their brethren, as well as the noble guide. Though the secrets of nothingness are historic, perhaps through study and contemplation they may master more. Oh, so they get more powers, which I think he mentioned. Lost sorcerers are vulnerable to all types of dangerous terrain. And there's a lot of other stuff there, and we'll kind of read it as we unlock more stuff. I won't go through and read it all now, but I'll definitely keep it in mind now as we move forward, that that's something we're going to want to do. And I'm going to upgrade this so we can reach the stone over here, because we need to keep building these. Okay. Okay, that was close. We'll sit right there, and then we can slowly kind of bait them into us, instead of fighting them all at once. I gotta remember that crap, because that will kill you, those ambushes. Okay, I think we can move up and clear the rest of them. We gotta hurry up and get to these before it keeps producing more. Having that double strength, though, makes us quite the powerhouse. Is there anything else we need to worry about? Look at, we've already gotten pretty much all the stone back here. We can upgrade that to reach a little bit more stone, but we've mined pretty much all of it. So we're gonna have to put something here to mine this stone. And there we go, more foot soldiers and another trap. Well, these guys are actually trying to head off to our base. You know what? We're gonna let them. Go ahead and gather up this warp stone here. Then we can get more foot soldiers, and we've cleared all those guys out. Let's just wait till this is done. Nice.
Shrine of the Celestium. A grim sight, even so mercifully abandoned.
Elder Boreum spoke only of the Celestium as a means to frighten disobedient children. It said their inhabitants are descendants of a primordial god, an astral nightmare from beyond the tapestry. But such a thing could not be true. Could it, Inductor?
Ooh.
The only certainty is that they are practitioners of void magic, drawing power from beyond the veil, and eating holes in the fabric of reality in the process. 'Tis rumored that the Perilous are responsible for ushering in the clamoring, though I doubt even their will is so powerful. No matter. The blighted place will do for our purposes.
Okay, so we've got the Celestium here. We could take this over, but I'm going to hold off on that. We did find this over here, which I wasn't expecting. I was just kind of scouting around a bit. So this is why we're going to want to kind of venture out and scout the whole map out instead of just focusing on the goals. Because sometimes there's a lot of hidden stuff that you want to run into. Occasionally you do run into things you got to clear out here, but then you get that stuff and it makes it all okay. I don't know which one that is, I can't remember. But I know it's going to be beneficial for us. I will say there's probably nothing out here. It looks like it's just these, but I'll clear them up now that I've come out. So we're gonna have to take this over to expand more. Unless I can build another tower across the way, which I'm not sure if I can. Without the guide, I can't see. I want to see how I can expand over here without taking this over, preferably. No, we're going to have to take it over. Alright, let's just do it, and then we can rebuild our army. See? Look at that. Wasn't even enough. And then once we take this over, I'll build over to that as well. There we go. I even got some units back. Okay, let's see how far we can build out. Not far enough. I'll have to jump across the water. Gotta wonder if there's more stone too. There could be other stuff back here. Hidden that we don't know about. That's all void there. Do I dare come down here and scout all of this? I probably should. This has been scouted here. We haven't scouted all of this. I don't think there's anything there. There's probably something up here. I doubt that's all empty. And I really doubt that that's all empty too. But let's keep going around. So that's given us the knights. Oh yeah, and with the spellcasters, I have a feeling these knights are going to be no joke. That makes them pretty powerful. Now we just need the siege engines. So it's a different color if we've scouted it. Okay. Alright, well, let's clear these out. Let's see, yes, 390 stone. Place another one of these here. I could upgrade that again, actually, but we'll just place another. That should get us all that stone there. We need to keep an eye out for more stone. Okay, this is a little hectic up there. Looks like we're managing. Maybe there's gonna be something good up there. Maybe the siege engine. We can speed the game up. So if we want them to keep clearing out... Ooh, okay. So we found what appears to be another ambush that was set up right about around a bunch of stone. Well, that was a good thing I built that tower there, because I actually had no idea that one was there. I'll finish getting all this cleared out. Oh, maybe it's not up here. But I know what is here. Not really sure where the ambush went. Oh, there we go. Oh, they all moved though. They're heading towards my base. Alright, I can't do anything about it unless I make more units here. I could do that. Oh, they weren't going towards that base though. Oh. Well, it's a good thing I stopped some of them, because at least prevented them from being able to take that out completely. Oh. More crystal and a ruin. I'm expecting another ambush. No, we didn't get one actually. No idea this ruin was here. A lot of crystal. The heck is this? Random ambush? Good thing I didn't throw all my units in that ruin. We actually can't cross here, can we? So I have to go all the way back around. So these units are kind of stuck. Unless I sacrifice them, which I can sacrifice them into here probably. Well, that at least lit that one up. Alright, let's go ahead and get this ruin. Perfect. And we'll go ahead and get this crystal all ready to be mined too. And the stone. But I've searched all of this and we can't cross the void here, so we've got to go all the way back. But at least this is all safe back here, so none of this can be injured. Okay, so we'll send our units back. And these guys will start sending around because we'll be able to use them. Oh, we can actually take this back over. I didn't realize. So this has been severed here the whole time. Ooh, 19 sorcerers. Wow. Wow, that is a lot of sorcerers. I don't even know how that's going to be beneficial because, yeah, we've got all this extra crystal here, but I mean, the sorcerers are not good if you can't. Unless they have, I didn't think they had abilities of their own, but maybe. Other than the doubling the unit's strength. Let's go across the water and check this out. And then we're looking for siege engines still. I think it's on the map. We'll check this out over here. Ooh, see, we just lost a guy to the void. We gotta be careful. A lot of them right there. Alright, so we're not going to go this way. I think we'll just attack from this way. I don't know if we get attacked from both directions. I kind of hope not. Okay, so nothing else over here. $490 stone, but we shouldn't need any more stone, really. Lost a few guys there. Actually go this way. Oh, I got some more units right there. Nice. Oh, even more right there. Holy crap. Now we're talking. All right, one more place to explore, guys, and if the siege engines aren't here, then we weren't meant to have them. But I randomly found the knights, so I feel like I'm gonna find the siege engines. I just lost a bunch of them to the void, didn't I? Yeah, I definitely did. Where was it? I just walked up here and back, but I still lost a bunch of them. Most of my army, actually. I just didn't realize we didn't have all that crystal there, so now we've got it all. Which means even more sorcerers. Oh, there's a lot here. Siege is going to be behind this. I can feel it. I'm just seeing if this is like a waste of my time. Yep, it's actually not back here. Alright, well we gotta clean it up now because it might spawn later on. It might spawn units and that could be a problem. So let's just get it cleaned up and then we can head towards the center. Is there anything else I could drop? We'll go ahead and collect this stone. There is more stone. Oh no, there's more of the creatures back there. I mean, I could clean them up too, but... we're going to want to clean everything up we can. I don't know how much of a problem this is going to be. I can always conjure units up to defend there. We're going to need like one offensive area and then one defensive area, I think is what's going to end up happening. But the problem is that I'm probably not going to realize this until after I've already started it. And then we're just going to have to live with it. This has been right next to our... pretty close to our main base the whole time. We didn't notice. I think I want to make it so I can conjure units up here. So I'm going to drop one of these. Ooh, don't lose them to the void. Just want to get this last one. Alright, let's do it, guys. You'll see why I spent all the time doing that in a second. Yeah. It's a problem.
Damnation! The hauntings have consumed the ruins ahead, vomiting forth vile clamorings in droves. Purge them from our sacred shrine.
Okay, so we've got to deal with this, and it's gonna be a problem. That's a little bit of an issue, but we're connected, so I'm just gonna ignore it. We've got a lot of crap here we gotta clean up. So this is gonna be the main problem. These guys might float around and destroy a few more things, but we'll just let it be. I don't think we can really do anything about it unless I build more units down here, which I could do. Go like that. Maybe try and defend some of this. Because this is an issue right here. This is where the problem is. Boom, just like that. Oh.
The eye opens, and the fourth rite is complete. Let us make haste. Our goal lieth so near.
Okay, well, we technically died, but we won.
Only the rite of swords yet remaineth, thought Singer. Dost thou wish to wait here at this campsite until we have cleared the way for thee?
No, I think not. For how could I sing our song to future generations if I remained behind? 'Twould make for a sorry tale with no character arc at all. I may be frightened now, but that is often the mark of an early adventurer. Yes, I shall return to my village with the three of you. My people will be... Oh, Inductor, dost thou think any of my people can still be saved? Perhaps the heart's magic might yet annul this curse.
'Tis doubtful, Heart Singer, if my suspicions about what beset them are confirmed. Steel thyself for the worst, for when the time comes to awaken the heart, any hesitation may spell ruin for us all.
Alright, so I'm sure thy folk are fine, Dahlia. They will be happy to see thy return. I do not know what is to come, but after all, this is over. I shall be here if thou require. I like that, actually.
There must be a kind soul behind those electric eyes of thine.
Oh.
Sentimentality.
Let us proceed.
Oh, finally the reasonable voice in this.
We now enter the sacred land kept by the patrician aggregate in ages past. The ancient architects of the looming tower itself.
My own people can trace our lineage back to the aggregate, before we settled beneath the tower millennia ago, in more peaceful times.
Indeed. Even my original components are of aggregate design, though the inductor hath tinkered with me much since then.
All for the better, my winged friend.
The Neon Deserts. Let's take a look at that one real quick. Behind the windswept wall and the endless dunes beyond, beams of radiance rake the sky. The glamour of the unknown city calls. Here, mirages proliferate, visions deceive, falsity reigns, and the electric eye sees all. So these guys kind of remind me of the Thousand Suns from Warhammer 40k. Kind of side topic there, but yeah. Countless travelers have crossed the desert enthralled, never to be seen again. The Techland nomads tell of stumbling across strange corpses with disfigured heads of metal and wires. They call these beings the aggregate. Surely not the aggregate of old, and yet it is likely this mystery is but the tip of a colossal pyramid of fear slowly emerging from beneath the sands. Yeah. But we'll have to leave it off here since we're out of time anyways. Having a lot of fun with it. That last map was pretty hard, but I'm glad we got through it. We'll have to see what this map has in store for us. Thank you all for joining me. I hope that you've enjoyed it. I look forward to seeing you next time.